Alright, hey guys. Okay, didn't know what that was. It is time for a FTB Ultimate video. I had done a tutorial on how to download it, and I'm going to start making some videos on it. Now, to start off, I made this building with a filler. These right here are turrets from the Portal 2 mod, if you're not familiar with it. Really helpful. Keeps this area clean of any monsters. Guns them down. Otherwise, this is a simple little setup I've been trying to work out, but I got it to work, but I just don't think I'm going to use it. This is a Mistcraft. I will show you that. Those are portals. You can make your own dimensions. It's actually pretty sweet. Otherwise, up at the roof here on my creative world, figured I'd make some special little things. This is all red power running down to a blue electric wire into my basement. These are ultimate hybrid solar panels that run out of a glass fiber cable. I always seem to use the glass fiber cable whenever I can. I like it. Otherwise, that runs into my basement as well, into a step-down system, so I can use it. This is going to be my quarry, and I'm making a massive generator in my basement to power that and a whole bunch of other different things. Otherwise, this is my little room. A little upstairs factory part, I guess you could call it. And I have two wings over here. This is going to go out to my quarry. This one is going to be extremely special. I've already actually finished everything, and I am extremely happy with it. I'm going to take a piece of iron here to show you. So what I have here is a whole array of 14 chests with 14 different ores in them. And as you can see, all of them are already cooked into ingots. You got galena, gold, iron, just about everything. Iron, that's what I'm going to show you guys. These are all diamond chests. I like them because you can actually place them right next to each other, so I could place another one in there, but I decided against that because it'd be difficult, and I'll show you why. But needless to say, this is my chest here. I'm going to run my quarry into a filter system, and the ores that I want to go into here are going to go into here. When I put an ore in there, you see it gets taken out. That is because if you look below the chest here, which is probably pretty hard to see, I have a diamond autarkic gate. If there are items in the inventory, it's going to send an energy pulsar, which basically takes them out of the chest and sends them down a pipe. Over here are my stairs into my basement. I have it grid with a with turrets, keep this place clean. And then over here is my room, way overcomplicated. Oh, I want to catch that before we lose it. Alright, so what that did is it's actually went into this filter system here. Should go right into the bottom one, I think. Nope. Yeah, right there. Rotary macerator. These, it takes a little bit of spin up time, but it's worth it. Up there is the chest. This runs it through. A whole bunch of different ores go into here. And I'm using cobblestone and stone pipes, so that way they don't connect. And then diamond pipes for a filter system in here. Each ore gets separated out. For instance, through this green one, you get silver and gold that come out, and then your silver goes off to its own rotary macerator, and your gold goes off to another, and basically it filters out a whole bunch of different ores, which is, it's pretty sweet. I love it. Otherwise, the solar panels up on my roof, the IC2 ones at least, run down through a step-down system behind this wall, so that way the energy can be transferred out. This runs everything in this room, and otherwise The ores go down. Rotary macerator, if you're not familiar with a macerator, it basically doubles my ore. It takes a piece of iron ore or whatever ore, grinds it into 2 dust, and you can smelt each dust for a single ingot. So you get to double your ores. And these right here, more diamond arctic gates, same as the other one. If there are items in the inventory, energy pulsar, it's going to take them out of that and send it down into my electric furnaces. And then same with the diamond arctic gates on those, sends those down. If you look here, right there's our little piece of iron, 2 pieces going down the pipes. There goes one, and the other one should be going around the corner there pretty soon. There it goes. So I took 1 piece of ore, turned it into 2 ingots. And all of these run out up I believe it's a 4x4 hole, runs up underneath that big room of 14 different chests that I have, and it separates everything. So I don't have to do any work at all when it comes to smelting or doubling ores. Makes things way easier for me. And that's why I'm going to hook up my other system to it, my quarry. And then under here is my red power room. Not much in here yet. I have some battery boxes here. Simple. And then the red power on the roof actually runs to a whole bunch of battery boxes behind this wall that are sharing power, just to keep all of those so that way I will hopefully never lose power. This is my massive generator. It is so far not complete. It's pretty close, but I still need to work on it. The oil system outside was going to run and fuel all of these, go through refineries and fuel this all. I'll show you where that room is up there. And otherwise, you'll see here, I already have water pumped to all of these, and I can show you guys how to make this in a separate tutorial as well. Not too difficult if you know how to work with mods, Buildcraft especially. These are all combustion engines. They have their water so that way they won't blow up. These are my safety precautions. If the engine is blue, it will have a redstone signal, which basically turns it on. There is no fuel in it, so it can't run. Otherwise, all the way up until yellow, it will be on. If it turns red, the redstone signal will turn off, the engine will turn off, and the red pipe signal will turn on, which I have the red wire running down here. I'm going to hook that up to an industrial alarm, so if any of these turn red, my alarm is going to start going off and I can come deal with the problem. Otherwise, down here is my water room. If you guys are not familiar with Buildcraft pumps will actually take all of the water, and it is not infinite. That's why I like using thermal expansion aqueous accumulators, and I have an array of 9 of them. These will actually create water out of nothing, really. It'll take water out of the air, and they're really helpful, especially because if you put them in a pool, they actually will not take the water out of the pool. It continues pumping and pumping. It never stops. So this is an infinite water source, and this is extremely fast as well. And otherwise, you don't need any powering for your wooden waterproof tubes or anything like that. You just run these aqueous accumulators, throw them in there, run a pipe up, and that runs up. I have 4 tanks, 2 on each side of the room, all full, so if I ever need to, if these ever get broken down or something happens to them, I will always have a backup. I'm very good about that kind of stuff. Otherwise, let's see if I can work my way up. There it goes. Otherwise, that is going to run water through here. And now I am going to continue working on some more projects, working on finishing that generator in particular, which is probably my biggest project right now. And that's about it. Otherwise, it's about time. I've got to sign off here, guys. So, good luck on trying to replicate any of this. Leave some stuff in the comments below if you need anything or want some help with anything. Let me know. I'm always open for new suggestions on videos. So, go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, this is Gamer